Alright, from the First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Tico Von Labor alongside Chief Meteorologist Jimmy Granger in the Weather Center. We're tracking severe storms, and we thought we were gonna go on by about like 7 or 8 or 9, but we actually came on at 7. We came on at 7 so we can give you all a weather update. So, severe thunderstorm watch until. Can you try to get that timeline up? So
Yeah.
we have a severe thunderstorm watch for almost all of Oklahoma,
Until
eastern
9
Oklahoma.
a.m.
This is in effect until 9
9 a.m.
o'clock.
Yep.
And
Um, and today it's gonna be bad. So
yep, we actually have storms firing up. We have storm near Bartlesville that is over near Enid, near Tulsa that's over near the Tulsa area. Pryor, Bartlesville, Ponica City, Stillwater. We have storms that are firing up.
and the radar just went out.
Up, new severe thunderstorm warning.
And I don't even have a radar sight.
New severe that been issued. All right, so severe thunderstorm warning is in effect until 7:15.
And a new flash flood warning.
Do we use Oklahoma City radar?
Yeah, but it's out.
Oh, we're probably gonna have to use Tulsa.
Gonna have to. Let's see if we can get it to work. Cause it says up here, sights down every time I go to the radar. So
Yep, it's down. All right, so or we could use Fort Smith, depending. We could probably use Tulsa or
let's try. Hope it works. And
all right, Fort Smith. Let's try Fort Smith real quick.
oh Lord,
Oh,
Jesus.
oh God. There was so much rain that the National Weather Service at Fort Smith had issued flash flood warnings, and probably, I'm not surprised they issued flash flood emergency. Look at all that near Fort Smith, Spiro, Poto, and
The computer model, the computer models was right at this point.
yep. We have storms that are up near Van Buren, which is north of Fort Smith. We have storms that are up near Van Buren. Van Buren's not in the polygon of that severe thunderstorm warning. I mean, that flash flood warning. Fort Fort Smith, you're in.
Good Lord.
No, you're not in Fort
Oh
Smith.
God, the
The southern
velocity is
part,
going out.
and we yep. Did they extend it? I thought they
Yep.
extended it.
Oh God.
So hold on, let me list some people that are in this severe that are in this severe this flash flood warning. Spiro, Greenwood, Mansfield, Poto, Warsaw, Gore, Tuskegee, the southern part of the city of Fort Smith. Van Buren is not. We're gonna say some of the counties that are not. Fort Smith, Van Buren, Moundburg, Ozark, Paris, Boonville. Boonville's basically in the Pollyon. Yep. And then Gore, Alfalfa. Alfalfa's on the northern part of that severe thunderstorm warning. Storms that are up near the downtown Fort Smith, and the radar site is just getting battered and battered by rain. And what we are doing, we are trying to see what's going on. We had a severe thunderstorm warning for Seminole County that just expired, if I'm correct. We have this severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect until 7:15. That's about to expire in about 5 minutes. We
I do
had
want
this.
to let you guys know that me and Tico thought that we could start at 10 a.m., but we couldn't because the severe weather is already happening, and so we had to start
Yep.
really early.
Yep, heard.
And it's just turning daylight here, so
It's basically close to daylight here. If you're just joining us, it is 7:10. It's 7:10. Meteorologist Tico Von Labor alongside Chief Meteorologist Jimmy Granger in the Weather Center. We're tracking this severe weather as it is coming into that's coming into Oklahoma and also
oh God, this radar
Arkansas.
site not doing so well.
It is not. Yep.
I'm starting to see some rotation, to be honest. In
Not
this
gonna
band
lie.
right
Where
here.
I can see that. I'm not surprised if that goes warned. I'm not surprised that goes warned. We had severe thunderstorm warnings that 80-mile-per-hour winds, if I'm correct. 70 or 80.
Yeah.
We had 70-mile-per-hour, even probably 80 miles an hour. And
Yeah, and me and Tika told y'all this yesterday. That stuff was going to get real, and it's turning out the computer model was correct. But with a hail core on the computer model, you remember that hail core that you saw? That
yeah, I
computer model
remember.
was not right. That
Yeah,
with a
it's
hail
not.
core. No.
It changed. Changes. We're gonna list somebody. Can we take off the radar real quick so we can tell everybody who is in that severe thunderstorm watch? All right, Oklahoma City. I don't think you're in the warning. I don't. Do you think Oklahoma City's in there?
A small chunk of Oklahoma City.
You mean a small? Yeah, small chunk of Oklahoma County. All right, Oklahoma County is basically Oklahoma City. Paris, Sherman, Ardmore, Antlers, McAllister, Pauls Valley, Norman, Omegli. I don't know how you say it. Tulsa. What is that town up there? I can see another town that's north of Tulsa. Bartlesville, Pasfoka. I don't know how to say that. And then we have the southern part of the city of Fort Smith under severe thunderstorm warning. Omegli has issued they have issued a severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect until about 7:15. That's about to expire in about a few minutes. In about 2 minutes.
Let's do a storm track.
We have a storm track. It's gonna be in Okima by about 6:40.
Let me turn on the radar before you start calling out the names.
All right, hold on.
This radar site's not doing so well because I can't batter it rain right now.
We make up. You see that?
What?
We just got a new special weather statement.
Yep, just came in.
Yep, look at that near Mina.
Good lord.
There. Oh, okay. There we go.
This track. There we go.
It's basically kind of so far from the radar that it thinks it's just rain. It's actually just storms. It's not actual rain. It's not rain. It's damaging winds probably. Okima by about 6:40. Omegli, whatever you want to call it, at 6:43. Henrietta at 6:48. Moores by about 6:48. Watika by about 6:50. Chanchuka by about 7.
Alright. So we ain't gonna call out no more names on that because that's a lot of names that we have to call out.
Yep, definitely.
And this severe thunderstorm warning is about to expire.
Yep, but Fort Smith is just getting better. You see all that rain?
If you see the red, the dark red, like that.
That's actually people are thinking that the red thinks that's severe weather. No. It's actually I've actually been in some storms. That means that it's just very heavy rain. That doesn't have to do with severe thunderstorms.
Now this light orange, just light yellow you see, that is indicated light to moderate rain.
Yep, that thing is about to expire in about a few seconds.
So remember this thunderstorm when it goes until 7:15 a.m.
And it's
about to go in 3, 2, 1. Just like that. It's gone.
Yep. Alright, so do we have any more severe thunderstorm warnings make that?
Not as I know of, to tell you the truth, Tico, not as I know of.
Oh crap, I didn't even notice that they issued Texas under it. Surprisingly,
yeah,
a little chunk of Texas is in that. I didn't even notice.
Yeah. They about to get hit by some heavy rain.
But Fort Smith is just getting battered and battered.
We can take a look at our velocity here. Our radar is kind of going in and out on us. So, guys, if you see the radar going in and out, there's nothing that we can really do about that. But look at the wind.
Yep, but if it's like, if it's
And
like
that is
light,
below, that is severe limit. We got 92 miles per hour.
no, that's just
Oh,
9 miles per hour. It has a point right there. That's not like 90 miles per hour.
I thought I said 90 miles per hour. Good lord.
Has a point right there. All right, let's but the lighter shades that you see near Longtown McAllister, it's so far from the radar that it thinks that is damaging winds. But wow, look at that. Look at that. You see that?
Oh yeah, let's see that here.
Yep, right there. Yep. I'm
That is
actually surprised.
71 miles per hour.
Huh?
Or 17? Is that 17?
Yep, that's 17. And this is just to the west of Mina. Mina's on the way. And actually, let's go over to the computer models real quick so I can see what they're saying.
Alright, so we're gonna clear off the radar just for a sec, guys. We're gonna show you guys the computer models, and hopefully they have changed. So yesterday they were just going aggressive.
It was just going
While they were,
off. All right, let's.
yeah. So let's go to our reflectivity. Now, what you see on a computer model, it's not going to show what's happening now. As you
Oh
can see.
wow.
It's not really showing what's happening now, as you can see.
That happened.
Now we head into the later afternoon, mid-afternoon.
No, it's still showing like 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why is that showing 9 o'clock in the morning? That's at 3 o'clock at the top. Look at the
I know. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like wow. But by about like 9 o'clock, these thunderstorms are gonna start building in. And then by about 4, these storms are gonna go. These storms are gonna get.
Why is this at the bottom saying 10 o'clock in the morning?
And it literally says 4 p.m. CDT.
This computer model is off. I'm gonna go with a different computer model.
Yeah, HRRR. All right, there.
We stop this model at exactly 6 a.m. Right now, my time is 7 o'clock, but
yeah, same.
So we go to 7 a.m. at the same time that we were just showing you. Heavy rain. Ignore these hail cords. I mean, that
could mean that these storms are gonna go severe in a heartbeat. And then by about 10, these storms are just entering Little Rock, about to start moving east.
3 p.m. As you see right there, it actually shows the time now. Thank God. Look at this.
It just starts forming this line of It just forms a line. Then by about 5 o'clock, I thought it said 6. And then we have special marine warnings that are issued. Surprisingly, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised.
7 p.m. They start entering portions of New Orleans, and nor this hail core, because I don't know why it's showing that.
It's sometimes on the model sometimes it just depicts hail cores. But sometimes they don't happen, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And most of the time they don't.
And it's going right into portions of Florida.
Yeah, they're gonna get battered
before it weakens.
And then the right area.
Let's see if this actually shows the correct time. Oh my lord, it's going hour back into 3 a.m. Good lord. This is a different computer model, but this is the
wasn't even up at 3. Thank you. This is actually helpful.
Yeah.
It literally. Oh, there we go.
10. I had to reset the computer model there. That's why.
Oh wow.
Why is it showing so heavy? Like it's just really just heavy rain.
It's just heavy rain. Probably some damaging. All right, damaging.
Finally, it's not showing 9 o'clock in the morning at this time.
Oh no.
Oh God. Jackson, Mississippi. around 4 p.m. Most of the
Or
heavy
I'm
rain.
gonna say about 3 for Jackson, probably. For me, I'm thinking about 2 o'clock is just gonna enter Jackson. That's all I'm just saying,
At
Jimmy.
12 p.m. This is at 12 p.m. Look at that.
Showers and thunderstorms are gonna be along I-20 and along the I-20 I-55 corridor. Basically, these storms are just gonna go severe in a heartbeat. And
Probably
then by
around 2
about
or
like
3,
two
I was
o'clock,
going to
it's
say
gonna
for
enter downtown
Jackson
Jackson.
and Hattiesburg. You need to get ready.
Hattiesburg, you're probably gonna get hit by about I'm saying about 5 o'clock. Yeah, 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock to 4 o'clock, I'll probably say for Jackson.
Yep.
Well, not for Jackson.
So Hattiesburg, the timeline for you 5 until we're probably thinking 7 or 8 o'clock.
Then Mobile will get hit
Then
at probably
Mobile,
around
then the Mobile up near Andalusia,
probably around
Bruton,
7. You might
Bruton,
start to see some little cells, some little super
these
cells.
little supercells.
Yeah, and I'm really starting to believe that our tornado threat could get ramped at probably about.
Yeah, I'm checking SPC right now, and
Oh yeah,
they
I was gonna tell you,
remember when I said after tomorrow is gonna be quiet?
yeah,
Remember when I said that?
they upgraded it. They jinxed it, really. Oh, we did anyhow.
So basically, they just issued enhanced, didn't they?
So Jackson, Mississippi, it's still the same thing like yesterday. It never even changed at this point.
But though, imagine if they issue a literal moderate risk. Imagine that. It's unlikely.
It's unlikely that we'll see that the wind. I'm telling you.
Nah. Wind is gonna be huge for hail. Is meh.
Look at the hail. Yeah, hail is just
off the bloody charts.
Now the 6-4 tornadoes ain't not happening then. We might see an isolated quick spin up tornado.
Yep.
Our day 3. Look at this.
Oh god, I'm gonna be tracking severe weather again.
Here's our day 2 outlook.
Like literally, day 3, I literally was tracking storms that went through my area. Come on. Really not.
Our day 2 only shows a marginal, thank God.
I know, but day 3, it's gonna go through my area. So places in my area like Indianapolis, Kokomo.
And on day 4, we really got to be concerned about this. Look at this.
Wow. It just starts going up near it's not even in Kansas. I'm surprised it's not even in Bismarck. Dang, they've been getting a whole bunch of snow. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yep, they got a crap load of snow. Now they're getting severe weather.
And we did work on the server last night, so the server is open to the public if you want to join our Discord server.
Yep.
Yeah, look at our day 1.
Day 1. Surprisingly, they haven't upped the tornado risk. I'm surprised. Actually.
Our hail threat is just on a 15% chance. So I probably want to say the hail threat is low, but
that does mean
it's not significant.
But look at the wind threat. Surprisingly, thank God it's not at 45. Because if we had a moderate, then oh god, y'all, we are this is just horrible. They issue a moderate. It's calm before the storm. Has anybody heard that saying, calm before the storm?
Yeah, James Fan always say this. I was just over there watching a video of James Fan. He always say respect the polygon. That is the most important thing that you need to know.
James Fan is basically a legend.
At this kind of weather, yeah, look at this. They already issued a military discussion for heavy rainfall. Look at it.
Yep. Everybody remember James. James actually says this. Respect the polygon. That means go to your safe place, basement, storm cellar. Basically, we don't have any tornado warnings right now,
Oh, thank God.
but
That is helpful.
but but yesterday was just pure on horrible. We had a flash flood emergency. I've never heard that in my life.
Wait, I mean,
A
you heard
flash
of it before.
flood emergency.
You never heard of a flash flood emergency?
Well, I've heard it about a few times actually. James surprisingly actually covered one. There was one that was entering
Look
downtown
at that
Birmingham.
heavy rainfall.
Yep. Please don't go flat. Please don't go. Surprisingly, I'm surprised Fort Smith's not even in the polygon.
I mean, Fort Smith is in the polygon.
No, southern part of the city. Hold on, check if downtown's in there. We gotta zoom in pretty tight so we can see if Fort Smith's in it. Fort Smith is. Oh. Well, I was wrong. Thought they weren't in because if you zoom out, it's thinking that it's not in the polygon, but when you zoom in a little harder,
Oh Lord, new flash flood warning. New flash flood warning.
New flash flood warning just got into effect. Oh my gosh.
This goes until 10:20. What the heck?
What?
This
Oh yeah, they usually do that basically. They always just go for whatever time they want. People at the National Weather Service trying to do flash flood warnings. Yeah, we gotta put the time that they started it. I'm thinking about 11 o'clock that this will be done. Beep. Just sends it out.
At 2 or 3 o'clock, it'll be in Jackson, Mississippi. So
yeah,
this line is moving very slow at this point.
It's moving very,
and it's
very,
all
very
because,
slow.
and me and Tico told you guys this yesterday. It's all because of this front that will not move, like it's stuck.
Yep, a surface front.
It stays there for, I'll probably say days.
Days, probably weeks.
Weeks.
But thank God I'm basically okay over in Indiana. I'm good. All right. I'm not telling everybody. I'm not hating. But I'm just chilling over here in Indiana. I'm good. I'm just chilling up here.
Now there is
probably give me a donut in about a few minutes.
I would not be surprised if they cancel this very early because
surprisingly they probably will. Probably not.
But we're gonna continue to keep our eyes on the radar.
Yep.
But if you guys have any questions, please let us know in the comments down below.
And you know what? Hold on. Can you try to do I'm about to pop up ABC News. Let's try to do a double box with me and ABC News and the radar. I'm about to pop up ABC News in about a few minutes. And then if they issue like a new severe thunderstorm warning, we'll get back in.
No, we won't. I mean, we can't double box it. It won't let me do that. I tried, but it won't let me do it.
Oh, it won't. I know what we can do. I could probably just pop up ABC News, and then you don't have to pop up the radar. You could just text me, let me know if we need to cut in or not. You think that would sound good?
Yeah, that would sound good.
All right, hold on. It's gonna be laggy.
I can just pop it up, and you can keep your eyes on the radar.
Yeah, we could probably you want to do ABC? You want to pop up ABC News?
Yep, I got you.
All right. I'll keep. All right. Just text me in the private chat if you
Well, you just text me and let me know if we need to break in or not. Does that sound like a deal?
Yeah. Yeah. Just text me.
All right, guys. Tico, please tell them what we're about to do. Would they understand?
All right, we're about to go over to we're not going over to a break, but we don't have any warnings. We're just gonna go over to regular programming until we have a new warning that's getting issued. And basically, if we get a new warning, we're definitely gonna cut in because Storms about to start getting up. These storms about to start getting. Also, flash flood warning for parts of the Fort Smith area. Severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 10. I think I'm wrong. Probably, I don't know.
You guys until 11 a.m. That's what the box said.
11 until that severe thunderstorm warning expires. All right, we're gonna go to ABC News. We'll make sure to cut in if we have a new severe thunderstorm warning and or tornado warning.
Guys, to stay well, where? Keep you advised.
Stay with us.
Health Organization. The report said claims that the virus spread from an animal to a human are inconclusive.
Today's weather, heavy rain in the northwest, dangerous heat from California to Texas, rain in the Midwest, severe storms in the southeast.
And finally, the woman who gave her daughter the gift of life twice.
Will Gans explains.
At 49 years old, having raised 8 kids of her own, you might think Shalise Smith would be done carrying any pregnancies. And yet, on May 17th,
she was 7 pounds, 13 ounces, nice and healthy baby.
The Utah mother and grandmother welcoming a little girl into the world because Shalise was a surrogate for her 25-year-old daughter, Caitlin, who had been struggling with infertility.
I thought about it. I prayed about it, just wondering and asking if this was a direction or a path for me.
Until finally, one day, a moment of clarity.
I was just folding laundry and I had this impression to call Caitlin and let her know that I had been thinking about this and that I would like to offer to be the surrogate for these embryos.
After getting medical clearance from her doctors, Shalise began the IVF process for her daughter.
We FaceTimed every day. She would always check in on me to make sure I was okay. And I'd always respond to her, I'm good, things are going well. And she'd have to call my husband, is Mom really telling me the truth?
The pregnancy was an easy one. Shalise turning 50 while 6 months pregnant. And then finally, baby Elena was born on May 17th. The little girl's middle name, Kate Shalise, a nod to her grandmother who carried her and her mom who will raise her.
And this little baby girl was placed on her mom's chest. My heart was just overflowing and there was so much peace and love. And I just knew that this little baby was supposed to be with these parents. And it just has given me so much joy that I don't look back and have any regrets.
Mom and Grandma say that baby Elena is doing amazing, and our thanks to Yijing Yu and the GMA team for their reporting. For more info on this incredible story, head to goodmorningamerica.com. Andrew, Veronica.
And such a beautiful kid as well. That's what's making news in America this morning.
Have a great Friday.
It's Friday, June 10th, and these January 6th hearings aren't just about January 6th. We start here. In its first prime-time public hearing, the Congressional Committee investigating the Capitol attack begins connecting the dots back to former President Trump.
President Trump believed his supporters at the Capitol, and I quote, "We're doing what they should be doing."
This was a dramatic, unprecedented night of testimony. We'll walk you through it. Meanwhile, as new details are unveiled, could more criminal convictions be on the way?
You have people in office and still vying for office who believe the big lie and might actually do all over again what they did last time.
January 6th might have also just reshaped a governor's race. And while you weren't looking, Ukraine might have just been breathing its last gasps.
Ukraine is about to lose.
We'll take you back to a country that is now getting smaller and smaller. From ABC News, this is Start Here. I'm Brad Milkey.
We're gathered together in the heart of our nation's capital for one very, very basic and simple reason: to save our democracy.
It's been 520 days since supporters of President Trump converged on the Washington Mall and watched a speech by the man they were convinced had rightfully been reelected.
You have to show strength and you have to be strong.
520 days since he stood before them and said, "You're right, I was robbed." He had no evidence for that claim. In fact, we know now he had asked at least one vote counter to, quote, find more votes in his favor. And it's been 520 days since many of those supporters marched up to the steps of the Capitol
Officer Chief Meteorologist Jimmy Granger in the First Alert Weather Center. I just came to give you guys an update on what's happening right now. We just got a new severe thunderstorm warning that was issued by the National Weather Service. It's right over to First Alert Digital Doppler. Right now, we have a severe thunderstorm warning with hazard 60-mile-per-hour winds and also the threat for some quarter-size hail. If you live in the path of this thunderstorm, I want you to be weather aware. Please remind that we are here and we will not go to sleep until this moves out of the area. You can always trust on your First Alert Weather team for the latest information. At this point in time, we're going to send you back to your programming. If needed, we will break in. The severe thunderstorm warning goes until 8 a.m. this morning. So please stay weather aware through these next coming hours as we continue to track this dangerous severe weather. We'll see you back to the program. Tico, are you here? We do have a severe thunderstorm warning that was just issued by the National Weather Service. So we're going to stay on the air with you until this warning has expired. So we do have a severe thunderstorm warning until 8:45. This severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for the next 10 to 20 minutes. Right now, it is 7:37. So we will keep eyes on the severe weather for you as we progress into the overnight hours, or as we progress through today. I want you guys to stay weather aware. Reminder, we're not going anywhere. We are here and we're going to stay here until this warning has expired. But Tico, you got anything you want to add on? We do have a severe thunderstorm warning. So we are here, and we're not going nowhere with this. So we'll keep you guys updated. As a reminder, we're not going nowhere. We are here, and we're going to stay here. We're going to see you back to programming. If needed, we will break in, but we do got a severe thunderstorm warning that remains in effect. Please, guys, trust the First Alert Weather team for latest information.
And tried to reverse the results of an election by force. The very next day, so 519 days ago, investigations started. First, by the Department of Justice, who made arrests and eventually got convictions. There was an impeachment and a Senate acquittal of Trump. But once the immediate dust settled, a select committee in Congress convened to investigate further, to make a public record of how all this happened and who contributed to it. In all those days, that congressional committee has operated behind closed doors. They interviewed upwards of 1,000 people. And for the first time last night, they began public hearings to try to give Americans the clearest version so far of not just what happened that day, but what caused it.
The Select Committee to investigate the January 6th attack on the United States Capitol will be in order.
I want to start this morning with ABC's White House correspondent Karen Travers. And Karen, forgive me, I feel like the story of January 6th has kind of been told again and again by this point. So what set this hearing apart? Why was this such a big deal?
Because it was a methodical look, Brad, at not just what happened on January 6th. And they did show you last night what happened that day. They played some video. They showed you clips. They showed angles that maybe Americans didn't see before. But what this committee is looking to do is answer a very critical question. Was that attack at the Capitol part of a larger orchestrated effort by then President Trump and his top allies, which include Republican lawmakers, to overturn the 2020 election?
January 6th was the culmination of an attempted coup. a brazen attempt, as one rioter put it shortly after January 6th, to overthrow the government.
So methodical was the word that kept coming to mind as you heard Benny Thompson very slowly, very deliberately going through how this was all starting and ending with then President Donald Trump.
Yeah, that's right. Can you walk me through the moments that you kind of think stood out to you here? Because like you said, Benny Thompson kind of starts us off with, it's not just, they don't go straight to witnesses. They really try to lay out a timeline here.
Yeah, I mean, you heard the vice chair, Liz Cheney, who is a Republican congresswoman, of course.
As you will see in the hearings to come, President Trump believed his supporters at the Capitol, and I quote, "We're doing what they should be doing." This is what he told his staff as they pleaded with him to call off the mob.
She said that in the coming weeks, we're going to hear testimony live and on video from more than a half dozen former Trump White House staff, who she says were all in the West Wing of the White House that day.
And aware of the rioters' chance to hang Mike Pence, the president responded with this sentiment, quote, "Maybe our supporters have the right idea." Mike Pence, quote, "deserves it."
One of those highlights was then Attorney General Bill Barr, former Attorney General Bill Barr, who called the former president's claims of the election being stolen a curse word. I'll let him say it himself.
I made it clear I did not agree with the idea of saying the election was stolen and putting out this stuff, which I told the president was. And, you know, I didn't want to be a part of it. And that's one of the reasons that went into me deciding to leave when I did.
And then, you know, there was also a clip of a former Trump spokesman, Jason Miller. He testified before the committee that the president knew he had lost the election. There was a campaign lawyer who told the committee that the chief of staff, Mark Meadows, had acknowledged there's no there there. The president's daughter, Ivanka Trump.
How did that affect your perspective about the election when Attorney General Barr made that statement?
It affected my perspective. I respect Attorney General Barr. So I accepted what he was saying.
These are a lot of people who are in the inner circle, who are in the president's orbit, in the president's ear, and they're all saying what was pretty clear at the time, that he didn't win the election.
Sean Hannity wrote in part, "Key now, no more crazy people. No more stolen election talk. Yes, impeachment and 25th Amendment are real. Many people will quit."
But knowing what we knew the president was saying at the time, that he was out there saying, no, the election was stolen from me, it is so striking now to hear that all of these people around him knew what was really the truth.
I want to thank our witnesses for being with us this evening to share their firsthand accounts of that terrible day.
And when they did eventually call in their witnesses, they had a Capitol Police officer, and they also had this documentarian who said, "Oh yeah, like I was with these guys, and they were literally avoiding the speech that I thought we were there to go see. Instead, they were heading towards the Capitol."
Yeah, they go right to the Capitol. So it wasn't like he says this and then everybody thinks about it for a couple of hours. We're talking about minutes.
We arrived at the mall and observed a large contingent of Proud Boys marching towards the Capitol. We filmed them, and almost immediately I was separated from my colleagues. I documented the crowd turn from protesters to rioters to insurrectionists. I was surprised at the size of the group, the anger and the profanity.
My name is Marcus Childress, and I'm an investigative counsel.
One of the other things that they included in all of this is this documentary film that was being made about the Proud Boys, one of the extremist groups that was there too. And some of this is never before seen video.
Would you say that Proud Boys numbers increased after the stand back, stand by comment?
Exponentially. I'd say tripled probably.
You know, a lot of this is dismissed as, these were just upset people who wanted Donald Trump to be reelected. This is a different element now because these extremist groups, the Oath Keepers, the Proud Boys, they were there.
On December 19th, President Trump tweeted about the January 6th rally and told attendees, "Be there, we'll be wild." Many of the witnesses that we interviewed were inspired by the president's call and came to DC for January 6th. But the extremists, they took it a step further. They viewed this tweet as a call to arms.
And I think it's been a question, too, in the lead up to this month of what new is there? Haven't we seen all of this? Like, haven't we seen every camera angle from the Capitol? Well, here's something that's a new element. And this is going to get at some other thing that the committee would like to explore to potentially tie this to President Trump and his inner circle.
What I saw was just a war scene.
And even as they were tying this to former President Trump, they did go into great detail just describing the horror of what was happening at the Capitol.
I mean, I saw friends with blood all over their faces. I was slipping in people's blood.
There was a Capitol police officer who we haven't seen testify on Capitol Hill before, and she described what she called carnage that day.
I'm not combat trained. And that day, it was just hours of hand-to-hand combat, hours of dealing with things that were way beyond any law enforcement officer has ever trained for.
So, Brad, there are now 6 more hearings, and the committee says they're going to go in chronological order from Trump knowing he lost, but engaging in an effort to spread false and fraudulent information, to trying to replace the attorney general, to pressuring Mike Pence to not count the electoral votes, to then pressuring state legislatures and election officials. And then finally, the last 2 hearings are going to focus on how he summoned what the committee says is a violent mob to Capitol Hill and how he didn't do anything to stop it.
Yeah, and if you're listening to this wondering about the Republican response, there are several Republican responses. First of all, you got a lot of lawmakers calling this a sham committee that's more interested in nailing President Trump than discovering the truth. President Trump has responded himself to this hearing, saying that
Good morning, everyone. I'm Personal Chief Meteorologist Jimmy Granger alongside with meteorologist Tico in the First Look Weather Center, tracking the severe weather as we progress into the overnight hours. Well, as we progress into this afternoon, I meant to say. Tico, are you here?
Yes, I am. And look at that.
I was about to get ready to show them this. There is now a signature on radar, tornado vortex. This is not good because I'm afraid it will go tornado warning. But if you take a look at this, just some minutes, a ounce of rain. That reason why a severe thunderstorm warning was issued. I did cut in for that. Tico, you probably missed it, but I did cut in on the severe thunderstorm warning. I was trying to tell you in private chat just a few minutes ago there was a new warning, but yeah.
I was just eating donuts. Not gonna lie.
So today is gonna be a long day. So what should we do, Tico? Should we stay on the air or should we send it back to programming?
I'm thinking let's actually check the winds. Let's actually go over to velocity. We're gonna do about a few things. All right. First, we're going to go over to velocity because I just saw that. Wow. That is... I'm surprised.
And just look at it.
Yep. Let's see how much wind is that. Let's check how much wind is that with our probe technology or with our probe, whatever you want to call it. 60 mile per hour with this. 63. Oh my gosh. I'm scared that they're gonna go tornado warned. They're probably gonna go tornado warning.
This right here.
That just looks damaging. Like 60 miles an hour. I'm just mind boggled.
You just take a look at it. There's now a 58 minus, you see the little dot there, 58 mile per hour winds. So that is severe limits at this point.
Yep, 58 miles per hour. That's those are one of the thresholds of a severe thunderstorm. And I think
what else you want me to do?
And I think they trimmed the warning. They probably trimmed the warning. I think so, yeah. And then we have a TVS on that storm. Well, thank goodness there isn't a hook.
By velocity, it really is showing a hook.
No. I'm talking about on reflectivity. It's not showing one on reflectivity, thank God.
Yeah, but we'll keep eyes on this. But right now, Fort Smith. News met the weather statement just finished it.
Okay.
Right here.
For McAllister, Falfa, Wilburton, Poto, and all the way to Fort Smith and close to Van Buren.
So I want to keep eyes on this. We're going to do a storm track, especially on this. This really got our attention. Look at velocity.
Yeah, that is just wow. I'm just mind boggled. Rock Springs by about 8:08, 8:12 for Dorman, 8:34 for Glenwood, and 8:50 for Amity. I don't know how to say this.
8:50. So got a few minutes to compare for this.
Yep, you guys got a few minutes.
Very strong winds.
Wow, that just looks damaging.
Yeah. Remember, the red is going away from the radar, green is going towards red. So when you get red and green together, then yeah.
You get a little couplet. But we're gonna keep our eyes on that. I'm not surprised that goes tornado warned. It's probably not.
And they had trimmed back the severe thunderstorm watch. That was just in. So
okay.
Now it looked like they trimmed the severe thunderstorm watch.
Yeah. Yeah, surprisingly. All right. Luckily not a PDS.
Thank God.
But
we don't need no PDS tornado at this time of the morning. So
you think we should possible tornado? Thank God. Want to sit over to regular programming?
All right. Well, we'll keep eyes on this, guys. Chico, you can do the honors and tell them we'll keep eyes on it. And remember, we're not sleeping until this moves out of the area. You can always trust your first alert weather team. We'll see you back to your regular programming. Okay.
Witnesses more sympathetic to him were omitted. The evidence of election fraud has not been seriously contemplated, but not one of these claims of widespread election fraud, not one of them have been substantiated. Republicans were invited to be on this committee. The only ones that accepted that invitation were ostracized by their party. Karen Travers, we'll see what happens next. Thanks.
Thanks, Brad.
I want to quickly get some reaction, not just to this hearing, but to the broader fallout from this investigation. Because even the phrase January 6th is, like Karen said, a misnomer. That was one day where this all exploded, but it really references something much more far-reaching, much more pervasive, and much more, this committee says, long-term. ABC's political director, Rick Klein, is with us. And Rick, first of all, what was the message you were taking away from the committee here? And did they effectively send that message?
I saw two big themes of the first night. One is that former President Trump and the people around him knew exactly what they were doing.
You can't live in a world where the incumbent administration stays in power based on its view, unsupported by specific evidence, that there was fraud in the election.
The compelling evidence they presented that had people like Attorney General Barr, Ivanka Trump, members of the high-ranking members of the Trump campaign all acknowledged that, yeah, the election was over. The election was lost. And these people knew what they were doing anyway. I think is really a compelling portrait that they're beginning to paint for the American people. And the other major theme about the way that these groups massed in Washington, ready for battle, just ready to march in there.
I am not allowed to say what's going to happen today because everyone's just going to have to watch for themselves. But it's going to happen.
We hadn't seen that before. We hadn't heard that before. Some of the machinations suggest that they came ready to do something and do something big, that this was not a peaceful demonstration that took a wrong turn. These were people that had bad intentions in mind, and they had a lot of people helping them at the high levels of government.
Multiple other Republican congressmen also sought presidential pardons for their roles in attempting to overturn the 2020 election.
And one other thing I found interesting, particularly from the vice chair, Liz Cheney, of course, the highest ranking Republican on this committee, the way that she suggested that her fellow Republicans were complicit in the plot to try to overthrow the results of the election, talking about Congressman Scott Perry of Pennsylvania and others that she said were in touch with the White House about trying to get themselves pardons on the way out the door in the final days of the Trump White House. What a remarkable revelation that is.
There will come a day when Donald Trump is gone, but your dishonor will remain.
She called them out and said, look, your dishonor is going to last forever. But that has a really serious implication for those members of Congress because they're still in office now. Most of them are running for re-election this year. And that asking for a pardon is at least a tacit admission that you knew you did something wrong. And to me, that was really, really striking to have her call out her colleagues like that.
And let's talk about consequences, because there are like political consequences. I don't know what kind of consequences we'd see for like President Trump if that's where they're going, but we are seeing consequences here that aren't just limited to the Proud Boys, right? Like, in fact, January 6th, it turns out yesterday, might have determined who's going to be the governor of Michigan.
Yeah, what timing on the very day that this committee is about to tell the public what it's found, a new arrest made against one of the leading Republican candidates for governor of Michigan. We knew that he was at the rally. He's now being charged with participating in the riot at the Capitol. And what's even more striking than that, Brad, is that some of his Republican rivals are actually backing him up on this and saying the FBI is overreaching.
And as Michigan's next governor, I will make sure that we continue to fight for election integrity and we secure our elections in the state of Michigan so that you are confident in all future elections.
It may not actually hurt him or many others involved politically. We've seen during the primary season many of the most loyal Trump
I'm personal chief meteorologist Jimmy Grange, first words alongside with meteorologist Tico. We are tracking strong to severe thunderstorm. We just got a new severe thunderstorm warning that was just issued by the National Weather Service. This severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for these areas right here. This old one that is that is still at the bottom of your screen will be going bye-bye. So we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning. Tico, can you please help me out here and get some of the counties that was involved?
Okay, all right, I'll get some of the counties. All right, hold on.
I know TV stations do not break in when there is a severe thunderstorm warning, but
we actually do.
Yeah. So.
All right, hold on. Let me try to get this. Let me try to get this real quick. So it's
this old one got to go bye-bye, you can see.
All right, hold on. Try to get this county in. Hold on. All right. Oh, hold on. Oh.
And the reason why they went new severe thunderstorm warning, because you look at the wind. I mean.
Yep. And I'm popping. All right, there we go. I think this is it. All right, so the National Weather Service in Little Rock has issued a severe thunderstorm oh no, this is a flash flood watch. Sorry. All right, this is a severe thunderstorm warning. The National Weather Service in Little Rock has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Clark County, Pike County, southwestern Garland County, southwestern Hot Springs County, and Montgomery County until 7:45 at 6:52 a.m. CDT. Severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Odin to near Norman to near Albert Pike Recreation Area, moving southeast at 60 miles per hour. Hazard 60 miles per hour wind gusts, source radar indicated. Expect damage to roof siding and trees. Locations impacted include Mount Springs, Mount Ida, or Hot Springs, Mount Ida, Mount Pie, Caddo Valley, Odin, Daisy State Park, Myers, Walk Malden, Arkadelphia, Glenwood, Amity, I don't know how to say it, Norma, Okolona, Gum Springs in Clark County, Narrows Dam, Lofton, the Ray Lakes Park, and the Albert Pine collection area. Basically, it's just the hail threat is radar indicated, and I just went through the whole thing, and that winds, oh my gosh.
Yeah, you just imagine being in this. I mean,
let's actually use our tool, the probe tool. Oh, I was about to say we can head back over to reef velocity and see how much wind is that. Goodness. Do you see a little bit of green mixing into that? Do you see that?
Yeah. And it's below severe limits. Look at this is at severe limits.
Yep.
I'm surprised they had not went tornado warning.
Surprised.
But we do got a new severe thunderstorm warning. We will keep eyes on this. We will. Do you want to stay on the air until this expires, or?
Nah. We're gonna go into regular programming.
All right, guys. So we're going back to programming here. If needed, we will come back on if tornado warns. But at this point, I don't think this will go tornado warn. Do you?
It's not. Probably not.
Yeah, so we will keep you guys updated. Please stay weather aware through these next coming hours.
Folks, you can imagine people that wrongly say that the election was stolen being successful in electoral office anyway. Whether he can do it while he's facing criminal charges is another story, but it's a reminder that this was not just something that happened a long time ago or a year and a half ago. This is a real and present issue and threat to a democracy now. You have people in office and still vying for office who believe the big lie and might actually do all over again what they did last time.
All right, Rick Klein watching all this, not just the hearings, but how this is all going to play out across this democracy. Thank you so much, Rick.
Hey, thanks, Brad.
Next up on Start Here, Russia has already been accused of war crimes. Well, now some officials are threatening to execute their POWs. We're back in a bit.
With so much at stake, so much on the line, more Americans turn here than any place else. ABC News World News Tonight with David Muir, America's #1 most watched newscast, now streaming on ABC News Live.
This is ABC News Live.
The crush of families here in Poland.
At refugee centers.
In Putin's Russia.
On the ground in Ukraine.
Close to the front line.
Here at the White House.
Destructive Cat 4 storm.
Here along I-5.
Boston is in the bullseye.
Let's go. We made it.
ABC News Live, America's #1 streaming news. Anytime, anywhere. Streaming 24/7 straight to you for free.
Thank you for making ABC News Live America's #1 streaming news.
Admit it. These days, what you need to know
seems to change just about every day.
What is it that you really want to know, need to know?
To help you not just get through your day,
but to make the most of it. Feel smarter.
Feel better.
Feel happier.
Well, how about a third hour of Good Morning America?
GMA 3, what you need to know. Now streaming on ABC News Live.
It's all about you.
Elizabeth Holmes found guilty on 4 counts of fraud, facing the possibility of decades in prison. Now we take you inside the courtroom and behind the scenes. The Dropout, Elizabeth Holmes on trial. Listen wherever you get your podcasts.
America's #1 news, ABC News. Most watched, most trusted, and streaming live to you anytime, anywhere, and free. This is ABC News Live, America's #1 streaming news, free to you 24/7. Watch America's #1 news whenever you want it, wherever you are, anytime. ABC News Live, streaming live and free on all platforms.
National parks are incredibly safe places, but crime will happen.
Hey,
My wife is old. She's in really critical condition.
At that time, I thought it was just a tragic accident. There's still a lot of questions we need to ask.
There were small things that didn't totally add up.
This is 2 lives for Harold that have died now. I was shocked. Something's not right.
As Russia invaded Ukraine, it was incredible to see not just Ukrainians arming themselves, heading out for the battlefields, refusing to give up. We also saw people from other countries, from Western nations, showing up to do the same.
This is already has more refugees than Afghanistan, and we can't sit idly and just watch it happen.
You might remember our own Martha Raddatz spoke to Americans who were joining the ranks of these foreign fighters supporting Ukraine.
I can say that Putin doesn't know what's coming.
Well, yesterday we learned that multiple foreigners, including a Moroccan and 2 British nationals, had been captured in the eastern part of Ukraine. And what makes this so stunning is that anti-Ukrainian forces say these foreign fighters will now be put to death. Let's take you to Ukraine right now. ABC's foreign correspondent James Longman is in Kyiv. And James, is Russia, or I guess these Russian-controlled groups, are they really about to execute people who were there to support Ukraine?
Well, it's a very extraordinary situation, Brad, and we should be clear, this isn't Russia. This is one of its breakaway republics that it's backing in the eastern part of Ukraine. This whole war really is about the Lugansk and Donetsk region of the eastern part of Ukraine. And what we're talking about here is one of those breakaway republics, those so-called republics, in an effort really to show legitimacy, has set up a trial and have put basically 3 men on trial. 2 British men, Aidan Aislinn and Sean Pinner, and a Moroccan, Brahim Sadoun.
Good day, everyone. I'm Bristol Chief Meteorologist Jimmy Grant, alongside with meteorologist Tico. We'll break it in the program and just give you guys an update on what's happening outside right now. I know it's getting loud across the area, and it's going to continue through these next couple hours. We're going to get right to first look digital Doppler, as you guys can see. We do got this severe thunderstorm that remains in effect until 7:45. But my time, it goes until 8:45. But their time, it goes until 7:45. So we do got a few minutes on this severe thunderstorm. One of the meteorologists, Tico, I'm going to send things over there to you because it's getting loud across the area.
Yep, it's starting to get loud. And these storms are entering the Arkadelphia metro area. You can see Arkadelphia right there near Little Rock. Storm's about to enter Arkadelphia in about a few minutes. Probably about a few minutes. Velocity product, let's see if we... Yep, look at that! Wow. That is just... That is mind-boggling.
Let's check the gate-to-gate cheer product.
Yep. Because look... Oh gosh. That just looks... Oh my.
Oh, Lord have mercy. That's changed. Okay.
It changes. It changes.
Yeah, it changes.
Yep, that's how much... That's... Well, it's about to start getting loud over there in Arkadelphia.
And they've been in this rain for a while.
Yep, Fort Smith is about to get some flooding right now. Probably.
New flash flood warning.
Alright. Natural Weather Service just issued a new flash flood warning.
Until 10:20.
Until 10:20. Okay. I know that sounds weird, but we like the National Weather Service. We actually like the National Weather Service. We're not them haters. We're not haters of the National Weather Service. We like them.
Even though that does sound a little weird.
Not gonna lie. All right, Norman, Glenwood, Amity, Caddo, Valley, Friendship, Gum Springs, Arkadelphia, and Donaldson.
Friendship.
I just saw that town name. I'm like, I'm dead. It is. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, like Friendship.
We're friends to the end of the year. That's friends. But we have to keep the storm serious. Even though it's funny, we have to keep the storm still serious.
Norman's already hit, so at this point.
Yeah, it's basically on top of Norman. Or past Norman. Everybody in Norman, you're okay.
But like I said, the track, we are not haters of the National Weather. We just think that's a little weird that they each of the flash letter warning until 10:20.
Yeah, we're not like those haters.
Nah. So right now, they're getting some light moderate rain right now. Some lightning, some thunders in that as well. So don't, get too excited.
Yeah, I'm
the
not
Severe
surprised.
Thunderstorm watch that was in effect is still in effect.
Yep, still in effect until 11.
This band of rain, I'm telling you.
That thing just looks wow.
And look at what Smith is surrounded.
But that low pressure system is just spin. This is a dryer.
Y'all been complaining about some rain, so we're gonna give you some rain. On Radar Omega, the radar is out. I mean, the radar is kind of.
This is from morning.
And yeah, this is sending this to be a thunderstorm watch. I knew it. This goes until 12 p.m.
I'm dead right now.
I knew they were going to extend the severe thunderstorm watch. I tried to tell you, Tico.
Oh, dang. I didn't even notice.
When you see that box move, it's been extended.
Yeah.
So right now, this includes portions of Little Rock's not in it. So I knew they're going to extend the severe thunderstorm watch. I knew it. I just knew it by the eye of it. And we still got a severe thunderstorm warning until 8:45 EDT. That will be going until 7:45 CDT. Hey, Tico. They extend the severe thunderstorm watch, man. I tried to tell you, Tico. There's a lot. This is just a messy storm. It's messy. Look at it. But by the afternoon, you can say that we warned you.
Hold on, be right back.
There's a big difference in this watch. Too many difference. Like this watch over here, it stays in effect. And they just broke some of that watch and put it into this area. So they broke some of the watch. That's surprising, really. But it's not that surprising. But I could possibly told you that they were going to extend the watch either way it goes. So this live been going for 1 hour and 55 seconds. Good Lord. That's a long time. That's too long. Too long. I'm going to show you guys the computer models. These are not all of the computer models. And this model is not showing it what is happening now. So we're going to get you to a model that will show you what's really happening. The hail cores, ignore those because they're not even really, it's not even really hailing right now. But you can't say that, but you don't know. All right, 7 a.m., shower, thunderstorms, moving into the portions of the area. As you're getting towards around mid-morning, mid-afternoon, the entire line moves through Little Rock. And what gets me, you start to see this whole surround of band of rain that soaks the ground, like it's soaking the ground right now. And it's not even, I'm just done right now. Look at it, by 10 a.m., look by 3 p.m. This is already in Jackson, Mississippi. This and these are what got my concern. Because look at this. These little supercells that forms and out of that main headline of thunderstorms. Now I think that might be the reason why they went enhanced, because they saw these little kinks in the line. Well, I mean, at this point now it's called kinks, but still, it's still the same thing. Well, not the same thing at all. But as you see, by 12 p.m., that line getting very close to Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson, Mississippi, you need to be on the lookout. Here it goes. The line going right straight through your area, just like that. That line is going to be going right straight into your area. You're going to be seeing heavy rainfall, lightning, lots of cloud around lightning. That's going to be a thing that you want to take seriously. If you have not took it seriously, well, you need to take it seriously. Be little kinks in the line of thunderstorms. Hello, NWS. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good. You can call me Julian, since my name is like that.
Julian. Okay, well, Julian. Well, your name's on Discord. It's NWS. So.
Yeah. Why is it at 12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time? Oh, never mind.
So by 12 p.m. this afternoon, the line of thunderstorms is already on the way to Jackson, Mississippi. This line is not racing. It is moving very slow. So it's going to be there probably about 2 p.m. Jackson, Mississippi. We'll start to get the main core of this storm. Ignore the hail cores on these thunderstorms. The models are really aggressive with some of the, we already had tornado warnings earlier this morning at 1 o'clock. I know it was really bad back then.
Ooh, new severe thunderstorm watch just got issued.
Yeah, I just saw it. It's just extended in it. Like, look at this. By 11 a.m., the line, like this entire line is just covered. Like, Little Rock is covered in rain by 11 a.m.
Right, so can I explain one of the severe thunderstorm warnings?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. A severe thunderstorm warning is issued. I think you guys already heard about this one, the one that's in Mount Ida, Hot Springs, Antone, and Acadelphia. I knew Hot Springs was going to be in this. I just knew it. And so, a severe thunderstorm warning includes expires in 28 minutes and 60 miles per hour and 3/4 inch of hail. 3/4 inch of hail. And I got a little thing right here that tells me like where the path it's going to go. Looks like it's heading south-southeast. It will be arriving at, I can't even pronounce that name. Arcadelphia will be arriving at you at around 8:31 a.m. to Donaldson. It will be arriving at you around 8:35.
That time frame, 8:35.
Yeah, so that's arriving around 17 minutes. But you guys are already in heavy rain, so. But it's like a line And then we
Yeah,
also have a
it's gonna
special
turn
weather
into a line.
statement.
Yeah, that will turn into a line very quick.
So we also have a special weather statement that does include some cities. 40 mile per
Yeah,
hour.
I do want to point this out. Fort Smith is just covered in rain. Little Rock, you're getting there. Trust me, you're getting there. You're really getting there. Not too much longer, but you're getting there. But like I said again, guys, we got you guys covered. The entire First Alert Weather team, like that in my Discord server right now, is watching the storms for you guys. And even though that these storms are not severe, and just to point this out, just because there's a severe thunderstorm watch, you're gonna see rain. I mean, it doesn't really matter if there's a watch, but you're gonna see rain, you're gonna see the downpours, and you're gonna see lightning. The lightning is the most intense part about these storms. These storms are rich, very rich for lightning. Not with money. I'm not talking about with money. So don't get there. I'm not talking about that. These storms are rich with money, but they're rich for lightning. These storms are lightning rich. I'm telling you, there's a lot of cloud ground lightning with these storms. And these storms could get deadly from time to time. We already had tornado warnings earlier this morning. I do know that we did have one confirmed tornado, or actually 3, I think, earlier this morning with that main line of thunderstorms. So the tickers at the bottom of your screen, it says from the First Alert Weather Center. Stay with the First Alert Weather team for latest information. So stay with us, and we'll get that latest information as we get it in. Reminder, Little Rock, your time's coming. Trust me, your time is almost here. Do not try to go to sleep right now. Wait before you go to sleep. But it says from the First Alert Weather Center, the National Weather Service issued a severe thunderstorm warning until 7:45 a.m. That until 8:45 my time. So that goes until 8:45 my time until 7:45 for there. So it's a little different time zone where these severe storms gets here. And reminder, just because of the severe threat for today, I have now decided, well, the entire First Alert Weather team decided to issue a First Alert Weather Day. And as a reminder, First Alert Weather Day stands for action. You need to take action when we issue these. We're just trying to keep you ahead of the severe weather. And don't think we're scaring you. We're not trying to scare you. That is not nothing that we are here to do. So nothing that we're here to do is, we are not here to scare you, but we just kind of keep it ahead of time and keep that severe weather plan stand. So at this point in time, the entire First Alert, well, Tico, Julian, and also some other members of the First Alert Weather team, and also Chaz, we decided to issue First Alert Weather Days, and that are coming into an update as well as we progress into the overnight hours, progress into the, well, not into the overnight hours. I did not mean to say overnight. But as we progress into the afternoon, we're going to start to see supercells. And now the tornado threat is very low today. There's only a 2% chance of tornadoes today. But I would not be surprised if that chance will get upgraded to some type of a 10 or 15 probably. But I hope not. But it's possible that we could see.
Is it still enhanced today?
Oh yeah, today is still enhanced. Yeah, I can get the SVC forecast put up right now. They still got enhanced. As you see, that severe thunderstorm watch is blinking for some reason. But you can see that enhanced for Jackson, Mississippi, from Hattiesburg, portions up northward. You need to be on the lookout for strong and severe thunderstorms this afternoon. Guys, got any questions for me or Tico or Julian or me or whoever's in this live room right now? But Tico and Julian is with me. They are helpers. They are portions of the all of the First Alert Weather team really is here to help you. We're here to keep you guys safe. I did get a question in the comments in my last live. I can look that up and let's see what kind of question that was. Gamer137 asked, well, that what his username says. What is the difference between a watch and a warning? Well,
I can
the
explain
difference
that.
between a watch and a warning is where a watch get issued ahead of time, so that gives you time to prepare, get all your stuff together for this type of weather. And Tico just left. Hopefully he comes back. Get all of those ingredients together, and you get all of those what we call them ingredients. Like, let's say that we got all the ingredients for a cupcake, and we got all the ingredients. We got all of that. I'm just trying to use this like a little kid way. This is a kid way. This is not a grown up way. But this is like a little baby way. This to make sure the babies understand out there who watching this as well. We got all the ingredients for a cupcake, and a cupcake is where you got ingredients. All thing you got to have is the warning. The warning is what you need to get before you take action. Well, you still need to take action either way it goes, but still, we got all the ingredients for a cupcake. Then all the ingredients come together, boom, y'all, just like that. They issue the warning. So a warning is where it's happening or expecting to happen. That's why we have a watch and warning system that the National Weather Service uses on a daily basis, where they issue it all the time. The SPC issue the watch, and the National Weather Service issue the warnings. But like I said again, we still do not keep we do not let your guard down today. Julian, you got anything you want to add on to it?
I think I also have another explanation for that. A watch is issued when something could happen. When a watch is like, say if like a watch is I'm trying to say here. A watch says something that could happen or may happen, but a warning, on the other hand, is something that either is happening, could be happening, or could happen in a couple of minutes, or actually, let me pull this up. Hold on.
Well, just for an example, when a warning comes out, they issue the watch ahead of time. So when they issue the watch, they issue it before the storms even form. That to give you a way to prepare and get ready for a severe thunderstorm movie. Let's say for example, they issue a PDS tornado watch. That particularly means dangerous situation. You're in a dangerous zone. So
yes,
there's not really one out, but that is just for the example of what could be a dangerous day.
A PDS tornado or severe thunderstorm watch means particularly dangerous situation, if you guys didn't know.
To look back to our relief activity here, as you see, Fort Smith is just get covered in rain right now. They're going to stay covered in rain, at least for the rest of of the morning hours. And as a reminder, if you had not gotten told and had gotten an alert on your phone, if you got that emergency alert on your phones, that way y'all can get alerts just in case a warning issued. That reason why the emergency alert goes off, and that reason why that scares you every time it goes off. That scares me when mine goes off. So a severe thunderstorm watch until 12 p.m. my time. Well, I don't know what time they're going for it, but that's at 12 p.m. in the box. But just stay weather aware. Stay just stay weather aware for these next coming hours. And I can really tell you to do at this point, in these kind of situations, you don't really get a lot of time to take shelter. When these storms are moving at 40, 50, 60 miles per hour, you don't get a lot of time to take shelter. You just don't. I mean, you should treat a severe thunderstorm warning as you would treat a tornado warning, okay? You should treat it the same way. All right, so let's get a storm track on this line of thunderstorms. Well, I just took the storm track off, and even I didn't really mean it. But let's get a storm track on these thunderstorms. So Friendship, I don't know why they got Friendship in the leader edge of this storm, but Friendship, Friendship, probably around 8:35. Gum Springs, 8:36. These are some very weird names, I have to tell you. I can't really say. Can y'all pronounce that name? Arkansas. What? I can't really pronounce that name. That's not that
Arkansas.
Arkansas, something like that.
Let me see.
8:35 a.m.
Oh, correct. I couldn't pronounce that name either.
Oh, Arkadelphia.
Arkadelphia, yeah.
So Friendship at 8:35. So Friendship, if you live in a city of Friendship, then I don't know why they got a town named Friendship, but at this point,
I'm just dead right
just
now.
Go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Just go with the flow, ladies and gentlemen. Go with the
Wait,
flow.
where is it at? Where is it at? Where's Friendship at?
Right here in the box.
Oh, well, it's probably a nice,
Probably a
city.
nice place.
All about friendship, yeah. Pretty sure you guys never heard that song.
In a world of
Interstate 30, and look like a new severe thunderstorm warning jumping posted. So I'm gonna take this box down because look, we just got new severe thunderstorm warning.
Oh God.
So stuff is about to get real. This severe thunderstorm go to now 9:15 a.m. All right, ladies and gentlemen, stuff's getting real. As I said, stuff is getting real around here.
Getting real.
It's about to get real.
About to get real, boy.
All right, Tico, just and foremost here, I think stuff is about to get real here across this entire area.
Bless you.
Bless you, sir.
We're both having sneezing problems, huh?
Sneezing problems. All right, look like the same area is now in a new severe thunderstorm. And I can tell you the reason why the Eastern severe. Look at the wind. I mean,
yeah, I'm like, I just looked at that. I'm like, okay. They probably just gonna go. We actually thought it was gonna go tornado warned.
oh, I see Friendship. I see it. Oh, it's just, there it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, there it is. All right, guys, take out your phones. Take out your phones and screenshot this. Gonna leave this right here for a second. Let the viewers get a screenshot of this.
It's a Friendship town.
Friendship, you need to be in your, well, not shelter, but you know what I'm saying.
But just go downstairs in your home. Get
windows.
away from windows because hail could be falling.
Interstate 30 is in the path of this. And it's all in the path of it.
Where this storm is currently right now?
It's located over Caddo Valley.
To be honest, it looks like a line.
No, listen. This storm.
Starting to light.
Where this enhanced? No, this is not enhanced risk.
They actually they have a town name. They have a town name. What was it called?
Okay.
Friendship.
No, not that Friendship town.
Okay.
I'm gonna lie, that Friendship town was funny. They got something called Delight. They got a town named Delight, like Study Delight.
Let's do a storm check on this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what this storm's gonna be going at. Oh, this one at 60.
Dang, Jimmy, you gonna move it fast? It can't be moving that fast at 70 miles an hour.
All right, so the light in the next
Sunny Delight.
The light is not even in this box. I don't know how you're calling the light. Penbluff,
Sunny Delight.
At 9:12 a.m. Hope at 8:40 a.m. Bryantown.
What are you talking? Pine Bluff. Oh, Bryan.
That's it, Bryan.
Yeah, right now the storm is heading into the enhanced risk. So.
Wait, hold on. Who is that? Actually, I thought. Is that Chaz?
No, that's what. What you talking about?
Never mind. Just ignore me.
Yeah, I'll just ignore you for the rest of my life.
Dang, I didn't even mean like that.
Oh, good lord, a new severe thunderstorm warning. Oh, good god.
Oh God, these severe thunderstorm warnings are getting going. God.
Yeah, right in the severe thunderstorm watch. Look like they split it. Like they cut it in half and they split it the severe thunderstorm watch.
Let's hope they get that severe thunderstorm watch for parts of Oklahoma out. And thank
Oklahoma's
gosh
still in the watch.
I'm not surprised they issue one for parts of Pulaski County. Pulaski's
Flash flood warning for Fort Smith remains.
Nah, I'm not surprised they issue one for Pulaski County.
All right, guys, let's get to the moment where you all been waiting for. When is this going to end? When is this going to end? When is this going to end? That's a big question. So let's get to the hour by hour for. Let's get to the future radar. Let's see when it's going to end. All right, so we saw you at 7 a.m. Well, why did I say 8 a.m.? Why did that say 8 a.m.?
Did that like when you wasn't here? It just did that somehow. I don't know.
9 a.m.
Oh my! Oh my God! What is going on? See you.
6.
Oh no! Move down to the south. Yeah.
Yeah. He said yeah. I think it's to the
baby.
Oh my God! Motion.
Let's start this model at 9 a.m. With a look up Little Rock. You're about to get your turn. Don't worry.
I don't think they. I think they should worry because that looks pretty nasty. Don't worry too much.
I mean, the hail cores, just ignore that because that's just what a computer model does.
That's not real. I don't even know what the.
Why
is it showing white?
That
Wait,
means probably
on the
heavy rain. That's probably what it's depicting.
Yeah, like freaking 4 inches per hour.
I'm not gonna lie, you're funny.
Let's start this model at 5 p.m. Look at these cells popping out ahead of the line. Like, this is what we can talk about a major tornado threat.
Yeah, just like a single dot on the screen.
I'm not saying significant tornado. I'm not saying big tornadoes, but there could be.
Maybe like
p.m. New Orleans, get ready.
New Orleans, get your butt out of here.
It's about to go down.
10 p.m. Look like Florida about to get hit by it. So don't worry, Florida. You're going to get your turn as well.
Guess what, guys? After this, it'll be all clear.
And we're all waiting for that.
We got a margin of risk for tomorrow.
Oh, come on.
Sorry. SGC.
Well, after the margin of risk, it'll be all clear.
So day 2. Look at that. Marginal.
What about
day 3? Day 3. Get ready.
God. Oh my God. Come on.
Day 4. Oh yeah.
Bruh.
Oh yeah.
It's about to go down.
Please don't be anything on day 5. Please don't be anything on day 5. No.
What Kevin Hart said, it's about to
day
go down.
Day 5, what we all been waiting for.
Nothing.
I'm not surprised if more storage just starts popping up.
Day 6. Day 6.
Nothing.
Monday.
Day 7, nothing. Day 8, nothing.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are all going to be clear.
Well, we can't jinx it because they might put something out for that.
Today is Friday.
No, it says no area, brozo.
Enhance, like I said. Just like I said. Day 2. Well, I don't think day 2 will be pretty big. I mean, only a marginal. But unfortunately, Julian, please don't look. You might be disappointed.
Why?
Look at it.
How am I disappointed?
Because look at day 3.
Day 3 looks pretty nice.
Day 4.
Looks pretty nice.
Day 5.
You can't check day
Looks
5.
looks
There's
pretty
no
nice.
day 5 anymore.
Looks pretty nice.
You
All
can't
right,
even
now
check
look into the
day
NAM
1.
model. Look
No
into
day
the
5,
NAM
no
model.
day 6.
Look at like the. I'm so proud. Like, look at the models go even further. They predict what's gonna happen for.
Oh, Lord have mercy. That looks big.
That looks
That's
Oh.
because
that's a
that's
big
because
boy.
That's because it's NAM. NAM doesn't like do like the accurate ones.
10, 11.
12,
Like every day will be
13,
accurate.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
And look by 11 p.m.
25, 26, 27,
Oh, Florida, you might get your
28,
turn. Don't worry.
29, 30, 31, 32.
All right, now let's get to the aggressive model. Let's get to the aggressive models. Look at that.
I'm so aggressive.
Hey, can you please let's get serious here?
Okay.
Look at the aggressive models. I mean, this is just this model is going really aggressive.
The ball is like some he ain't me. He angry. The model. Oh no.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we are not done with the severe weather, so don't even get too excited,
I
please.
just heard a wolf whistle. What the heck was that? I just heard a wolf whistle.
Look at day 2. Look at day 2. Don't it look so nice to have a marginal?
It looks horrible because because I'm not doing this again. No, I've been through a whole lot of bullcrap. I've already been through another round of severe storms yesterday. No, the day before. The day before, that was just plain horrible. And Mother Nature, why? Why?
Mother Nature, tell me why you doing this.
The weather gods, I'm angry. Me? What do we even do to you? You humans.
Mother Nature, what is wrong with you?
You better not issue a high risk. Or I hope you issue a high risk for Birmingham. R.I.P. Birmingham. Wait, hold on. If they issue a high risk in Birmingham, then say goodbye, Birmingham.
How long do you want to stay on plan? How long we plan on? Well, we'll be live until 3 p.m. Good Lord.
I'm probably gonna leave halfway.
I'll probably might end it when I guess this ends. All right, guys. Well, I guess I'm gonna end it because I'm tired. How about you? All right, well, we're going to end it right here until stuff gets real again.
Yeah, we're probably going to do that.
All right, well, we'll be back live later on this afternoon, so don't freak out.
We'll see y'all guys. Make sure you guys stay with the weather team that keeps you prepared.